throwback night at Disneyland. The fireworks are going off right now. It's very loud. It's making me more excited to go in there. It is April 18th. Throwback night is 2 nights. The fireworks are going nuts right now. We can barely see them through the trees. Anyway, throwback night is 2 nights. It's April 18th tonight, Tuesday, and then Thursday, April 20th. So we're on the first night of it, and I am so excited because I've never been to throwback night before. We're gonna have a lot of stuff harkening back to the days of the 50s and 60s when Disneyland first opened. The event goes from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's about 9:30 right now, and one of my favorite things about having a special ticket for a special ticket event is the crowd level. Look at that. Nobody behind me. I am so excited. There's going to be special characters, special treats, a special fireworks show, and we will get a guide map when we go inside for tonight so we can check out what else there is to explore. But I am so excited. I know what to expect, but I don't know what to expect at the same time. Oh, we're having an unscheduled stop, so just thought I'd talk to you guys while we were sitting here. But I will see you when we get through the gate. For throwback night. There it is. Disneyland Park will close at 8 for a special event that you and I get to attend together. Disneyland After Dark Throwback Night. Let's take a walk into the light so I can show you what I got here. Here's the throwback event guide. So it's going to show us all the special things that we can do tonight. So Fantasy in the Sky was the 1958 fireworks. They already did that at 9:30 p.m. so we just missed that. It seemed like a really short fireworks show, which makes sense because it was, you know, a long time ago. It wasn't as extravagant as they are now. So here's the special classic treats, and they show you by lands. Well, the churro we're definitely going to have to try. It's a root beer float churro. Wow, root beer flavored sugar and vanilla ice cream drizzle. In Frontierland, they have this bacon caramel sundae at the Golden Horseshoe. I don't know how to feel about that one. And orange vanilla cream soda is always good. I flipped it over and there's more. Main Street USA, Adventureland, New Orleans. Oh my gosh. Way too much to try. Ooh, chocolate chip cookies. My weakness. But here's just like a once over of what they have. See if anything strikes our fancy. Espresso cookie sandwich? Huh. And I just love the way the guide map looks in general. Like it's got like a matte classic look to it. Like it looks like it's from the 50s. It's a nice little touch. Here are the character encounters and photo opportunities. Mickey and Minnie Mouse, of course. Dumbo. Whoa, Dumbo. I really don't think I've ever seen Dumbo before. That's quite exciting. So of course you'll notice that this is all of the classic characters. Pinocchio and Friends, Cinderella and Friends, Aurora and Friends. All of these movies were out by the time Disneyland opened in July of 1955. The Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we better get going. I'm too excited. Photo opportunities. Okay, let's go. Oh, and check out this sweet lanyard that I got. I feel like Wayne's World. You know? Oh, and look at this. Nice little touches. Yeah. All right, let's go in. Oh, look, we have the classic Mickey and Minnie outfits. Look at that. Oh, I think I see a little photo op over here. Let's go check it out. Oh yes, right here. This is why we do it. Look at this crowd level. I am digging these awesome throwback jams. Can you hear it? Oh man, now they're playing the Louis Armstrong version of the Bare Necessities. All this feel-good music. I mean, I absorb it all. I could listen to it all night. So I saw on the guide map that they do have swing dancing tonight, and I believe this is where it's going down, so let's go check it out. Look at all these adorable, talented people. literally just all these couples and how happy they look. This is wonderful. That just warmed my heart so much, seeing how happy all of those people were out on the dance floor. And they're dressed up, they're getting into it. You know, that's what these nights are also all about. Low crowds is nice, but it's also about just letting yourself go, letting yourself be somewhere that's away from the stressors of life and just have a good time. So I'm literally just doing a monkey see, monkey do right now because all these people were lined up in front of the golden horseshoe right here. There's microphones up there, so something's gonna happen. Oh, the music just went out. It's gonna happen now. Is awesome. Look at that. Look at this awesome 60s fur light up jacket that this girl has on. I love that. So my goal tonight is to ride any ride that existed in the 50s or 60s. So the Haunted Mansion, we're gonna do that first, and it just barely makes the cut because it came to be in 1969.
Cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands on
it lowered for me. This first part right here is the one that always scared me the most when I was a kid. This hallway. There's the classic wallpaper that you see all over merchandise these days. Speaking of that wallpaper, I wonder if that is the original from 1969. We'll have to look that up.
Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for a swinging wave.
This guy hanging from the chandelier, he's probably my favorite. Oh, is that the bride? Oh, her husband lost her head. Oh, another head lost. All these guys are losing their heads. Here's the star of the whole show. sit on my lap. Here, I'll sit over.
Hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate.
Oh, it looks like Smee and Captain Hook just came out. Let's go say hello.
Who's ready?
Woo!
Captain says, throw your boat. Captain says,
I see, it's a Simon Says game.
quiet. Wait, here's another. Cool down, flop, flop. Oh, yourself? Look up. Captain says,
Ban him!
look at him.
Ban him!
Ban him. Give him some air. Give him some air. Give him some air. Captain says, give him some air. That's a little too much, but he approves. He approves for now. Yeah. Captain says, bow to him. Captain says, sword fight. Sword fight. Sword fight. With one finger out.
Oh, these guys are good.
Fingers out. How's your sword? You're learning how to fight like a pirate.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much.
And he approves. Captain says, put your left foot up. A hop. Hop with your left foot up.
Come on,
Oh,
Smee.
Smee got out. Oh no.
Poor
It's okay,
Smee.
Mr. Smee. Oh, they're the winners.
They're filming something over here now.
Top 4. All in front of these lovely
Woo!
people.
Congratulations!
This time, name is Mr. Smee too.
This high-tech.
Everyone.
Oh, he just wants to be the center of attention.
Where's Captain Hook?
So this is actually Disney right here with the big light and that crazy camera on the gimbal there. So now they're doing some show for the Disney camera. So here's the root beer float in real life, and let's give it a try. Just sitting here, I can actually smell the root beer flavor on this thing. It's just a regular churro, but it's the sugar that's root beer flavored. It almost looks like there's 2 different kinds of sugar on there. There's like a more fine powdery sugar and then these giant root beer sugar crystals. Oh, they're playing the Miracle of Molecules song, which was from a ride that no longer exists, but it existed in the, I'll have to think of the exact year, in Tomorrowland. That churro tastes so stale. But I love the root beer flavor. Root beer is one of my favorite flavors. I don't really like soda, but I like root beer. And especially sarsaparilla. Now, answer me this. Is it sarsaparilla, like it's spelled? Or is it sarsaparilla? I say sarsaparilla. Kind of curious if I've been saying it wrong all this time. Let me know what you think. How do you say it? I have to say too, I'm kind of impressed with the drizzle because I really thought it would just be vanilla, that they're gonna cheat and it wasn't gonna be ice creamy flavored at all, but it does have, I don't know how they do that, but it does have a hint of an ice cream flavor to it. So I think they did good. Since it's throwback night, I thought I would bring up a throwback that's hiding right over here that some people may not know about. There's an old relic. You see the old train tracks right there? This is a piece of an old ride called Rainbow Caverns Mine Train. It later was called Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland, but it transported guests around Frontierland from 1956 to 1977. So it was almost here on opening day, but it didn't last because this thrill ride took over in the late 70s. But this was a ride that people like my uncles or my dad can recall riding on, so that's pretty cool. And they kept a little piece of the track right there. Being nighttime, it's a little hard to see right now, but I just appreciate that they keep things like that around so that we can keep appreciating Disneyland's past. And as Walt himself said, there will always be change, growth, and improvement to Disneyland as long as it exists. It is never finished. And by the way, I've never noticed this no claim jumping sign over here. That's one of the reasons I just enjoy filming at the Disney parks, because I always notice little things that I've never noticed before. Super fun. It's what it's all about. So I thought this was a really cool feature. The wristband that they gave us for tonight has a QR code on there. So when they take your photo, all they have to do is scan the QR code and then it goes into the Disney app somehow. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. It's kind of like the Magic Band, but not. And they have a really cool photo op here as well, which is the Sky Bucket, which I vividly remember riding. It maybe didn't quite have the circuit. It was like the square Sky Bucket. They changed it over the years. I'm thinking of like the early 90s version of the Sky Bucket. I normally would totally wait in that line because this is also another cool photo op, but not only is it a cool photo op, I remember this ride and I actually missed this ride going through the top of the Matterhorn and everything. I actually have a very vivid memory of riding this with my grandmother that is no longer with us. So this does bring back special memories, but I'm gonna have to skip it for now because it's already going on 11:30 and it is getting so cold out here right now. I gotta move around to keep warm. Okay, so of course we have to ride a classic Fantasyland ride. Which one should we do? I'm thinking maybe Pinocchio or Snow White because we recently did Peter Pan and Toad's Wild Ride the last time we were here. That was a tongue twister. Wild Ride. Wanna go on Toad's Wild Ride? All right, Snow White is a 15-minute wait. Let's go for it. Oh, there she is. The evil queen peeking out from her tower. Oh, slowly shuts the curtains. I love it. I don't know why I never noticed that this is called Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Ooh, more book. So looking on the app at the wait times, it actually is called Snow White's Enchanted Wish. I just always called it Snow White. But what's funny is it says it's 5 minutes, which is probably a little bit more accurate. And when you're physically here, it says 15 minutes. Oh, look at the happy little chipmunk and bluebirds. That bluebird looks very excited to see the outside. Oh, look, they're having a party in there. Okay, here we go. Hi-ho! Potions. More creepy potions. Oh wow. They added some cool effects to this ride. I love it. Okay, so I remember that they redid that ride, and I thought I had ridden it since that happened, but I totally have not because that was completely different than I remember. They did a really good job. Now, it's hard, I'm torn because I love the classics. I love keeping things the same so you can feel nostalgic and everything, but they did a really good job, so that makes it okay. I'm so glad that I rode that one. Oh look, it's Flora, Fauna, and Meriwether. They're on the front of the castle right now for the 100th anniversary, but I definitely have never seen them out in the parks before.
She reminds us of Briar Road.
Hello!
Hello, dear.
Oh my gosh, I'm just blushing for like no reason, just because they had like the sweetest faces and demeanor about them, like the way they were walking, the way they smiled. Ah, so cute. Oh my gosh, that is the best thing I've seen all night. Dumbo is leaving. We may not be able to see Dumbo because he's not coming back for 30 minutes, but that is the best thing I've seen all night, honestly. Here's another awesome throwback ride photo op of the People Mover. So a ride that was here on opening day, Topia. Let's go do this. It says it's a 15-minute wait. That lovely cast member informed me that a car stalled on the track, so nobody's moving right now. Don't know when they'll start moving, so I think we're gonna skip that one for tonight, unfortunately. Let's see if there's one more thing we can knock out, and then we'll probably head home after that because I have a long drive home. Oh my gosh, it's the Carousel of Progress, folks. From the good old days to the possible present. I think his name is George. I can't remember his wife's name though. But this line has been cut for the night, so I can't take a picture with them. So we will just admire them from afar. But that is very special. I'm totally impressed with the photo ops that they have here tonight. Oh my gosh, there's photo ops like every 20 feet. Okay, so I just had a cast member clarify this for me. This is actually a photo op for Mr. Tom Morrow. He is not here right now though, so that's why I was a little bit confused. So right outside of Star Tours, they have the old classic throwback ride, Adventure Through Inner Space. That has the song, you know, Miracles Through Molecules. I have the Disneyland Resort album. I'm such a nerd. It's the only reason why I know what that ride is. Yeah. Oh, I see a character. It's the Good Fairy. The Good Fairy, we must go to her.
He almost lost you. See, before you, he was just a little wooden puppet. Can you believe it? I know you were. You remember. Alright. And one of my favorite things to see them do, and you liked it too, I know you did, huh, Jiminy, is to watch them dance. And even when he was just a puppet, he would put his hands over Pinocchio with strings.
Good Fairy's telling us a story.
And he would make them dance. Lifting up this arm would make Pinocchio's right arm come up, and lifting up the left arm would make the left arm come up. And he could make the feet go because it was attached to his feet and everything. It was a lot of fun. Would you all like to learn how to dance like a puppet? It's a little tricky. It involves watching Geppetto very carefully. All right? So we're all going to spread out. There, a little good. Now you're a little distracted again. Are you ready for it? You're ready? Okay.
Doing like another Simon Says game here, like we did with Captain Hook.
And so we are all puppets. Pinocchio, how do you stand like a puppet before you start dancing? Oh, here we go. Can we all do this with him? Now Geppetto, he's going to lift up his right arm, so that makes your right elbow go up. And then, now we're waving hello.
Oh, it was way too crowded. First they instructed us all to spread out so we could do our puppet dance. Nobody did that, so kinda made it a little bit hard, but it's basically like kind of another Simon Says game, except for everybody wins. Nobody was called out. You just do your best. Oh, this song totally reminds me of Back to the Future, doesn't it? Or not the Under the Sea dance? I'm not sure what this is from. Maybe it's from Date Night at Disneyland? Maybe from back in the 50s? I know I keep saying this, but this is the coolest one of the night. The one with Walt and the TV. Now, the line is cut off for that one too, so all the lines I'm going to are being cut off. But I'm gonna try this one last one, see if it works. So yes, it's official. All of the lines for the photo ops are closed. They're really blasting the music, by the way. this special event, I guess. I know there's always music on Main Street, but it feels a little bit louder than normal, and I don't have an external mic, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. Well, if you can hear me, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means so much to me, I can't even tell you. Well, I can. It means so much to me. If you made it to the end of this video here, you should go ahead and subscribe because we are officially buds now. At least give it a like. That really helps out the channel. Till next time, guys. Bye. Bye. I'm losing my voice. Captain Hook's Simon Says game was a lot more cutthroat. Get it? Cause he has a sword. Yeah. You can't help but jam to this. Come on.